Good morning, guys. First up, if you are here, congratulations. This is day 10 in our program. We are back with our 2-minute rounds, and I just want to let you know all that we've accomplished so far. So we are 10 days in. We're a third of the way through our program. So 1 round done, 2 to go if you want to break it down like that. We have had 4 2-minute set days, 4 45-second set days, and 1 loaded day of sets. And we've had 4 days of repeated abs. We move on from that, and you'll start to notice the pattern as we move forward. So well done, well done. Stack these little wins. Keep pushing yourself. Keep going. Don't give up when it gets tough. And congratulate yourself because it's not easy. And if you are pushing yourself, pushing your limits, fold it forward, you will find at points you are going to struggle. You're not going to want to do this every day, okay? I'm here with you, and typically I feel good. Today I'm going a little bit heavier, so that might change tomorrow, but we will see how we go. We have to push ourselves, so try today to go a little bit heavier if you can. We are 1/3 of the way through the program now. We need to start up in the ante. We need to start picking it up because we're in it now. We know what we're doing. We know what's coming. You know what to expect. So start to intensify for yourself any way you can. Remember, this is not our loaded day. So I'm not expecting you to double up on your weights or go super heavy or burn yourself out, because we are back tomorrow, and we know we have that loaded day coming as well. But just try to push a little bit harder today. Let's see what we have first. Just sweep here. Let's switch it over. 1 foot comes forward, back leg is bent. And we are starting, I've got my barbell out, but our first segment is we're going to be laying for our hamstring curls. Okay, let's open up the back a little bit, fold it forward, thumbs together. One more there. Now bring the hands together like this, thumbs pointing downwards. So we do have, and then facing forward, clench your fists, open out, pinky out. 3, 2, 1. So really squeeze as you come back. If you have that barbell or you have the weights up top, you need to engage your back, so it is going to be working hard. Let's rotate the hips. Forgot what I was going to say. Don't worry, it will come back. Rotate the other way, and then we go big circles down to the knees and the ankles. Okay, so new abs for us today. In exactly the same format or setup, so nothing new there. Drop your hands down, fold it forward, rotate through the knees. So hamstring curls, we have the weight clamped between our feet. If you do have a heavier weight or you feel that you're able to push a little bit harder, just bearing in mind that these are 2-minute rounds. And we want to push all the way through. That is the goal. That is our main objective. And then we have kneeling donkey kickbacks and laying pulses. Today we're going to pulse upwards with the weight, so we're not going outwards. Although if you don't have weights, chuck a band on and do it the same way as usual. Make it work. Okay, shake out, shake out. Anything else you want to do, you can grab on, and let's just go for some kickbacks here. So get yourself ready now. Grab whatever you need. Water, sweat towel. One more there. And switch it over to the other side. So angle slightly outwards. Engage the glutes. Wake them up before we start. And release. Okay, laying hamstring curls. So first round is going to be nice and easy. If you want to use your deck, you can. We will grab it out later for our step ups. So we will be using that today, okay? If not, I'll give you alternatives. So what we want is the timer. And then we will lay it all the way down. If you have the bench, you can use that because you're going to get a further, you're going to get a bigger movement with the bench because you have further to move your legs rather than lying on the floor. So totally optional, up to you. If you have your bench, pull it out. Lay it down. We've been here before, guys. You know what you're doing. The hardest part is getting set up for this one. So clamp that weight. Drop yourself down. Bring your quads all the way onto the bench. Slowly lower and pull back up. And we only have one run of each exercise. So we like these ones. We like these days. Once you're done, you're done. So we exhaust the muscle and then we move on. Right, take it nice and slowly. If you are on a bench, second exercise, we are going to chuck it off and we will be laying for our donkey kickbacks. So if you don't want the switch over time, clamp 2 weights and then go 10-10 on either side. We are alternating. Nearly there. Exercises like this are great for focusing on your breathing, noticing where you're feeling the movement. 10 seconds left. Drop that weight down. Okay, and we have a minute here as well, which we may not feel necessary at this point, but take your rest. Recovery. Growth comes in your recovery state. Okay, clamp those weights, get yourself set up. So I don't want to have to switch over. I'm going to clamp 2 weights. Knees are hip width apart. Open the fingers nice and wide. Joints are stacked here in this position. Eye line is down. We're in a 90-degree angle here. Core is engaged. On that next beat, pick which side you want to work first and go 10. Slow and controlled. Engage the core, don't arch up the back. Flex the foot. Count your own reps here. We're all going to be going at our own pace, but it should be slow and controlled. If you have heavier weights, You might not get as many rounds as you would with lighter ones, but that is absolutely fine. Drop and switch. Tap and go. And we don't stop midway. If the bell goes off and you're still working one side, finish up and then move on, because we have that minute. Ten seconds. And rest. All right. So we are down again for the next one, just laying it on our front. Clamp the weight between your feet, same as you did with the hamstring curls. This time, feet are going to be together, pulsing upwards. Okay? And that's going to be our first section done. So, as we know, it's the hardest part here, getting that weight clamped. So try and get yourself into position now so that you're ready to go on the timer. 10 seconds, clamp that weight. Bent legs at that 90-degree angle as always. Pulse up. It's not going to be a big movement. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Doesn't feel like you're moving much at all, but you should feel the engagement in your glutes. Just pulsing upwards, that is all. Readjust anytime you need to, and then get straight back into it. Really doesn't feel like I'm moving much at all, but definitely feeling the work in the glutes. So keep pushing. This is more of an activator, so if you don't typically feel your glutes, I hope that you will moving on from this exercise. And that's not always a sign that you're not going to get the growth that you want because you're not feeling the exercise. That burning and pain that people usually feel is not always a good indication of the work that you're doing. That is just lactic acid, and it means that you need to adapt to the workload that you're putting on your body. So don't always put your judgments on the amount of pain you're in. Okay, we have our step ups working into one side. I've gone slightly heavier today, just slightly. We're only working one side. So left side first. If you don't have the step, again, you've got your weights down by your side. Step, knee, step, back, step, knee, step, back. Engage your core as you do that. Okay. Oh, let me get that up. So weights either down by your side or up top. Push through that front foot. All the weight goes in before you even move. Step. And down. You don't have to bring that whole leg all the way down. Just lift. Re-engage. Why do I always reassert your dominance? That always pops into my head. Every time I do step ups. I don't know where that came from. You're in control of your own body. Push down, lift up. Let's slowly, slowly lower it down, okay? Lift up. Slowly lower it down. If you're able to, what you can do is just continuously lower the back leg. So rather than coming up and down, keep it there. Tap and lift. Try and angle the knees slightly outwards as you go down. We don't want the knee caving. All the work is going into that leg that is on the bench. Don't push off the back foot. Remember, front leg is dominant in this position. 10 seconds. Just tap and move. And release. Okay. Stop, release squat. So with the same weights that you were using there, then we move into the right side. Okay, I am working on a plan, because if you have been following the program, you will know that I don't want you to work your legs for at least 1 week. Once we finish this program, I want you to be fully recovered so you get the growth. One week is minimum. Even 2 weeks would be great. I know not everyone stop release squats wants to rest for that long. So I am working on something that we can do in between, and then moving forward that will be incorporated into the next program, which will likely be May, June, start of July, for the restart of a whole new program, which will incorporate more than the lower body, multi-joint exercises with 2 parts, most likely upper and lower together. So in between that time, we will see. Okay, so stick with me. We will get you there. Get the results you deserve. If you're putting this work in. Trust the process. It's all set up for with your best interests in mind, mine as well. maximum growth, strength, and flexibility, mobility, all components that we have in this program and will continue. And release. All right. So sometimes you might feel like you're not working to your max or to your full capacity, but that's not the main intention here, because if we did that every day, it's not possible. It is not possible. So small incremental increases, which is why I wanted to let you know what you have achieved so far in this program, and that we are a third of the way done. So now is the time to push a little bit extra in those next 10 days and then really max out on our last round. In our final section. Okay, over to the other side, push down, hips go back, step up. Once you feel a little bit more confident there, you can just tap back and move. Otherwise, keep it here for now. Slowly lower down, lift the foot, re-engage. Full foot is on the deck. Remember to keep all that weight in the front. We're not pushing from the back, okay? Tap. And move. If you're finding yourself pushing off the back foot, revert back to slowly lower yourself down. Release, re-engage. Really push through. And then come onto your toes before you lift, so you're not pushing through your heel. We get used to that from most of our exercises. You push down through the heels. So take yourself out of that habit. That's why you never just want to work in pilot mode. You want to really focus on each component of the different exercises, so that you're getting the most from your time and your efforts. 10 seconds. Lift onto the toes before you move. And release. All right, drop that bar off. Halfway through. We do have our abs at the end, so that is kind of separate, although we will be working hard. Deck can go off to the side. Try and stick with that weight now. If you've done your step ups with that weight, you'll be able to do your Cossacks. We start with sumos, move into a deadlift with a squat, and then we have our Cossacks alternating. So only half time there when we do alternating sides. Nice and easy. All right, 10 seconds, get yourself set up. Nice and wide with the feet. And let's go. Flatten the back, lift, and slowly lower it down. Tap and lift. Tap and go, there's no need to stop at the bottom. Tap and lift. Again, we could have either done this with the bar on our back or just here. Put your back in a slightly different position. Still works the same muscle groups. So, Just do what you feel able for. Deadlift and squats up next. The exercises with the different components always feel slightly easier because you're not doing the same thing the whole time. So it kind of, I don't know, maybe it just takes your mind off it a little bit. Gives you something else to focus on or to look to because you know you're moving on to that. More to think about. Always makes the workload easier when you have to think about your next step. When you're just sitting in the pain, doing the same thing repeatedly, you feel it more. 10 seconds. One more. Put it down and release. All right, grab water from now, you have a minute. So deadlift into a squat, and then we finish up with Cossacks. Lay it down for our abs. Today we have windshield wipers, tabletop legs with a clap through, and starfish toe taps. So with or without weights for those exercises. If you're using a weight, you can pass it through the legs. I'll show you when we get there. Windshield wipers, you can clamp the weight between your feet and go like that if you need the challenge. But again, it's going to be 2 minutes of work on each exercise, however you break it down for yourself. So just something to bear in mind for you. Deadlift into our squat, taking it nice and slow. Feet are going to be slightly wider and turned out. Bend the knees, looking directly at the floor in front of you. Lift, clean the bar, sit it down. Slowly lower down, clean it up, sit it down. Nice and slow. We're not putting our body in a state of stress. Nice and easy. If you don't feel like that's challenging enough, pulse at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Clean the bar up. Pulse. 3, 1. All the way up. Release it. Go where it challenges you. One more. And release. Okay. Woo. Well done. All right. Catch your breath here. It's lovely and warm today. We have Cossacks, and then we can chuck that barbell or dumbbells off to the side, unless you want to grab some lighter ones for your for our ab section. Okay, Cossacks, so loaded up top or with the weights down low. We've done these before. Bar comes up. Let's go nice and wide with the feet. Sit into one side and return it. So I think the last time we done these, we had one weight and we had a knee lift in there as well. Optional for you to go there if you prefer that. If you find it more challenging, if you're able to do that with the weights that you have there. Or with the progressions that you've added. Nice deep breaths. Get as low as you can comfortably get back up from. Notice how everything's in alignment when you go out. If you wanted to step out one side and step out the other side, that would have been an option for you. We are done. We are done there. Just trying to get out of that one. All right. Okay, final 3 rounds here. We have windshield wipers, tabletop legs with a clap underneath or with a pass through, starfish toe taps with or without the weights. I'm going to go slightly lighter. I won't use them for the first one. If you're going 10, 10, 10, let me just show you. So you're either coming here and clapping through for the second exercise, third one here, with or without the weights. That's if you've chosen to go 10, 10, 10. First up, windshields. Nice and slowly, there's no rush, hands can come out to the side or down. It's totally up to you, or overhead. If you have a weight back there, you could hold on to it. A little bit of support. I'm going to stick here. Tapping all the way down if you can. Take a breathe out anytime you need it. Go again when you're ready. We're nearly there. Try and keep your head down if you can. Don't want to strain your neck. If you find it easier like this, go Go there. Just get it done to the best of your ability. Okay. Rotate the knees outwards while we recover. Or you have the option to go for your tap downs. Or you can go for reaches, full sit-ups, or just rest, okay? So all we're doing now is, with the legs staying in this position the whole time, hands can come up, rotate round, so getting a nice rotation in the shoulders as well. Otherwise, if you wanted to come into more of a seated position and pass the weight through, you can do that as well. So either lacing it through the legs one by one. So here would be an option with the legs up here, under both legs. Go for the clap. Do whatever you feel best for you right now. Alternate between. So I might go 10 here. Then come into that seated position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Or even keeping the legs here, passing all the way through. Or adding the shoulder rotation. So you have options, okay? Try and make it work wherever you're at. Right, feel that burn start to set in. Keep pushing, 10 seconds. Last 10. 10, 9. And rest. Okay. I just bombarded with a load of options there. That's how you know I didn't want to do that one. Oh. But whatever exercise you're doing, you can mix it up to suit your own ability. That's all I'm trying to show you here. Or if you're doing a very hard exercise and you suddenly feel like, oh God, I can't do this anymore, you can take it back a notch so that you can make it through the whole time. So you always have that option. Just try to make it all the way through so you're not stopping. Don't lose your momentum. Okay, I've got 2 weights for this one. Arms are going to be out, shoulder width. If you can go over your head, you can go there as well. Otherwise, just here, alternate. Yeah, I can't keep that one there. Or just above, so here. You can go with both legs if you're able for that. Hands come up top, reach and slowly lower it through. Then you could probably tap back and get that shoulder engagement as well. Slowly lower both sides at the same time. The weight is in my way. Otherwise, back here. And again, with or without the weights, if you can't bring your leg all the way up there, you can go here with bent legs. So, if you're going bent leg, reach out to the side there. Reach out to the side. So all of these are just as effective. Doesn't mean you're working any less hard if you take the modification. Unless you really are trying to slack off then. Don't do that. Don't short yourself. All right? Push with everything you've got. Then when you can't go anymore, take it back and push there. Well done, guys. We are done. That is our 12 rounds for today. So let's keep it down there. In your laying position, as always, let's lengthen through arms and legs. Point the toes. Reach fingertips to the other side of the room, so you should feel that all that's on the ground there is your shoulder blades and your bum. Whole back is lifted. Reach, 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 grab. Right hand grabs onto left wrist. Pull to the side. And when you can't go anymore, release. Come back through center before you switch. Pull. And release, back through center. Let's rotate arms all the way around down to your sides. Bring one leg in first, just one. And hold it. Get a little rotation in there. And grab onto your foot. Push down, push down. And release that side, lengthen that leg out. Bring the other knee up. Rotate into that hip. Grab the foot. And release. Okay, let's bring them legs up into tabletop position. Hands come out to shoulder height. Lengthen through the fingertips, palms to sky. Drop the knees down to the side. Look over the opposite shoulder, hold it there. Back up through center. Rotate the head round as you drop down into that side. Breathing as you go. Back through center. Grab onto the knees, rotate outwards. And then we're going to rock it back and forth 3 times. 2 on this next one. come up into your seated position. Open the legs nice and wide. Okay. Slowly start to edge your hands out. As you feel yourself releasing the tension from your muscles, you can edge out a little bit further. And then let's straighten up, hands come behind, open your chest. Heart to the sky. Again, big congratulations for showing up. And for making it this far. Like I said, we are a third of the way through, so don't give up now. We have a really nice couple of days at the end because I planned week by week. So we do have a couple of days at the end where we have some challenges. I say fun challenges, you might not think that when we get there, but it will be different. It will be different to what you've got used to here, but I know you're going to be able to do it and you will feel really accomplished when you do, because it's a total different game plan for those couple of days. But we've done all the prep leading up to it, so it's going to be, it might be eye-opening for some of you to see what you can actually do, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. And what I really want is for you to just know what you're capable of and see how far you can really push yourself. Because sometimes we doubt our own capabilities, and you just need to prove it to yourself. And that comes from doing these challenges, which you might think, oh God, I can't do all that, but you will be able to, because this is the build up here. And this hasn't been stressful for our body, it hasn't been stressful for us. Actually, I've been feeling really good, and I hope you have too. We're in our frog pose here. So it will be a little bit different. Okay, rock it forwards and back. Bring the knees together in your all four position. Let's breathe into the back. Breathe in. Drop it through. Breathe in. And drop it through. Breathe in one more time. Keep your back in that position, so don't drop down, keep it there. Tuck the toes under. Push back all the way up through your back, through your whole backside. Pushing down with your hands. And let's go nice and wide with the feet. Little rock into each side there. Edging the feet in the waist till you're hip width apart. As always, we roll it up. Nice and gentle, rotate the shoulders back the ways. And let's grab onto one foot while we're here, just stretch out the quads. You know what to do here. If you want to fold it forward and get a better stretch there, but don't let your leg come out here. Keep it nice and tight. And release. And again into the other side. Bring the knees together. Fold it forward, slight bend in that leg so you have your stability. And release, shake the legs out. I'll see you back here tomorrow, guys. Well done, well done. Take care and have a great day.